Hey guys, today we have the review for the Star Wars Episode 7 Hot Toys Han Solo. This is just the box I have right here. You can see he's like just a picture of him right in the front of the box here. And there's the back with all the credits on that. You can pause that if you want to check it out. Let's open this thing up. Check it out. Check it out! There we go. Here's a nice little art they put on there. That's pretty sweet. The little sleeve they have on there. And then there's the figure right there. Alright. I'll be back in a second and we'll be able to have the guy out and we'll check him out. Alright guys, here's a look at all the stuff you get, all the accessories you get in the box with the figure. You get his little scarf there. He has a little scarf here. It's good. It's some nice, made out of some nice material. It's kind of a lighter material. Almost kind of feels like pantyhose. Almost. Not that I know what that feels like. Here's his jacket from the scene where they were going to the planet circular base. And it comes apart like, if you were to open it, want to get this latch out, you just go like this. See there? There's like a little hole and pin there. And you just open it up like this. And there's some more buttons on the inside to keep it closed. And there you go. And it's open. It's a pretty nice jacket. Again, it doesn't feel heavy like a coat, like a winter coat would. It's kind of light. But I've never seen the actual prop, but it's got that nice little furry thing there too. Then you get some extra wrist pegs for the holes there. And then this extra set of hands. A relaxed hand for his left hand. Come on, get in focus. And then his little pew hand, gun hand. And of course you get his legendary blaster pistol. Is it not in focus here? Come on. There you go. Yep. Looking good. Looking good. Some really good detail on it. Really nice detail. Not as much weathering as I thought there'd be. Oh, there's some good weathering here. Oh, okay, cool. So they did a lot of weathering on this side. Did a little cool thing in the scope there too. Not a ton of weathering on this side, like a little bit here. But there's a lot on this side though, so that that kind of makes up for it. Looks really good though. I like what they did with the scope there too. It's great. And then you get another set of hands here, a couple of sets of hands that has from the gloved hands from the scene where he's wearing the jacket. So there's just like a set of relaxed hands. Then the set of the pew hands, like I like to call them, the gun hands. Get it in focus there. Yep. Look really good. Nice sculpting detail on them. Nice little, like they were too long, so they kind of droop down there. See? It's really good. You see what I mean though? Like, it's like they're too long for them, so they just kind of hang down here. Really nice. And then the base that I'll never use probably. And I know with the deluxe, the 2-pack with Chewie, I know you get like a snow thing in there. And I didn't get Chewie because I just don't think Chewie looks very good from this set. Han looks better, in my opinion. I don't think the Chewie looks very good at all. Yep. And then the thing you put in there. Alright, give me 1 second, I'll have the figure out in a minute. Hey guys, so I forgot to mention during the accessories part, the figure also comes with these little, I think they're grenades in the Star Wars universe. I'm pretty sure they're explosives. I can't get the camera to focus right now, of course, because it's being a douche. But you can see him here. Yeah, those little explosive things that go in his jacket, that Han has in his jacket, so you put them in right here. Let me get it right here. There we go. Get in there, buddy. Come on, buddy. There we go. See? And they go on there. Awesome. And here's Han out in full glory right here. Got his gun out and is ready to rock stance. I gotta say, he's looking really great. Like, I'm really impressed with the figure. A lot of good quality control definitely went into this one, as far as like the goods, as far as like the leather goods and, you know, stuff like that. And the face sculpt, again, is amazing. You know, and the detail in the gun and in the outfit, it's just like the detail everywhere, actually, I would say, is great and really amazing in this figure. I think it actually surpassed my expectations for it, actually. Hot Toys, as of late, has been kind of, I'll just go ahead and say it, been kind of lousy as far as, like, especially with face sculpts lately. They've been pretty bad. A lot of them have been underwhelming, in my opinion. As far as, like, you know, the Wonder Woman that's coming up doesn't look too great, and what else? What else am I thinking of? You know, the Captain America, they just used the same sculpt that they used from the Age of Ultron version, and, you know, the Bucky one that they used for the Winter Soldier, it was okay, just to name a few, but this one is great, actually. I actually really like it. I think it has a really good likeness of old, grumpy Harrison Ford, and I'm going to give you guys a closer look at it in a second, but I just want to give you guys a good look at a turnaround of him as he's standing up and all posed up and ready to go. Yeah, he looks really great. So we're going to take some closer looks at the body proportions in 1 second. Alright guys, we're going to give you a good look at the face sculpt here. Looking really great. In my opinion, it looks just like old grumpy Harrison Ford. Looks just like him. Especially the hair, because his hair wasn't really like straight out gray. It was kind of like a brownish gray. You know, it was something in the Black Series figures that I don't think they got really well. Didn't think they nailed it, but I think Hot Toys definitely nailed it here. I mean, they even got the, if I can get into it. Harrison Ford has this, he has this, the scar that he got when he was in his 20s. There it is right there. He has a scar that he got when he was in his 20s. Or I think a motorcycle accident or something. And they got it really good there. Perfect. Just look at him. Look at how grumpy and old he is. Just looks like a pissed off old space grandpa. Urgh. You see the outfit's good. Really nicely tailored. Great stitching. Same goes for the shirt. Looking really good. All the way through. There's his little gun hand. Wow, the belt is amazing. And now you can see these little things here. These little accoutrements. I don't know what these are supposed to be. These little space circuits or whatever. They're in there already in the belt when you open the figure up, so you don't have to do anything with it and mess with it, but they're already in there. Just some really good details on the belt even. Look at all that stuff. Just great. Wow. I got Han all messed up here. Just to get a good camera view. You can check out his pants here. Yep. Nicely tailored pants. There's a little holster. It's magnetic too. So it just goes right back. See? I really like that. That they're not putting another, I really like that they're not putting another button here, basically, that it can wear out or, like, you know, fall off. Because, like, a lot of the buttons, I'm like, you know, like the older the Hot Toys Batmans, like the Christian Bale ones. Sometimes if you're like changing out the capes into like a custom or something like that, and they have they had those button tops, like even like what I was showing you on the jacket there earlier. It was like that, and they would wear out, and a couple times they fell out. I mean, it was fucking wonderful. But luckily they're not having those. And the boots are amazing. I have to say, this is such a stupid thing to probably to praise them on, but the boots are amazing. They're like all leather, and they're soft leather through here. They're like a real set of space boots. If I knew what space boots were like, what I imagine space boots would be like, comfortable space boots would be soft leather through here, and leather through here. But, you know, I'm glad that they use soft leather through here, and I'm glad it's soft because it makes posing a lot easier, actually. It just looks a lot better, too. Although I'm wondering, now that I look at it even more, I'm wondering if it's like a flimsy, shitty fake leather that it might wear out. So that could be something to think of, because they're not hard plastic, and they're not hard leather through here. So that may be a concern, down the line. That could be something to think about. I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things where like only time can tell. It's kind of like the Batman suit in the Batman v Superman Batman. If you if you go to articulate it in the elbows and stuff like that, only time will tell if that suit's gonna wear out or not. So this is kind of like only a time will tell sort of thing. I mean, this leather here is really soft, and actually, now that I feel it, it's kind of, it feels kind of flimsy. I don't know, not flimsy, but like kind of just thin, I think is the word. Because flimsy is not the right word. I think thin would be the best word for it. Because you can see, like, in here, you can see the stress. You can see the stress in it right here. Right there, see? Yeah, but it's cool. I mean, I like it. I mean, hopefully it'll hold up. But, yeah. So, yep. Could be great. I think let's do the articulation thing. Did you guys like to see? His arms go to about here. Like he's doing some calisthenics, like there. And then he's got some, as far up he goes here. Elbow joint there. Man, like, I'll never get over that. That always bugs me. They really need to find a way to engineer that ugly looking pivot joint here. They really need to think of a different way to do it. I know VII has a better way to do it, but I think Hot Toys needs to work on it. So there, move it up. So he kind of has an ab crunch. That's about as far as he goes. That's as far back as he goes. Like, whoa, I'm on a roller coaster. And then, man, that front leg does not want to go too far up. Like he's kicking forward, not very great. Let's check out this left leg, see if he does it. Yeah, but you're not going to be doing very many kung fu kicking poses with old Han Solo, right? And then there you go back. Pretty great. Let's check out his head check. Now this is a different sort of head, like it doesn't have the articulated neck. Sometimes in the figures, like the head sculpt kind of gets cut off here, and there's more like movement there. So this is like the whole neck, which you kind of have to do when you're Han Solo and you're old man. You have a turkey neck like that. So, yep. Although, man, that's really long. That's one of the longer necks I've seen on a figure like that. But he goes like that, Linda Blair style, go around, and then front up like that, and down like that. So, yeah, that's the articulation on it. Alright guys, here's Han in his little winter gear. In his, holy shit, it's cold outside, let's go blow the Starkiller base up so I can go home to the warmth and a cup of coffee. There he is. Looks really cool. I like it, but I actually like where he's in the leather jacket a lot better, actually. I don't really plan on displaying him this way. But it's cool to have another option to display him in. And, just a thing to note that these little latches here for the jacket there, they can be a little tricky to get in. I didn't do this. I couldn't get this top one because of the scarf there. The neckerchief was kind of in the way. So just a thing to note, especially if you have like big giant man hands like I do. They're a little tricky to get. You just gotta kind of pull them out and then like really kind of get in there and push it hard. Yeah, that's another good way to display them, and if you want to, I'm not going to, like I said. But yeah, it's always nice to have another look for your figure, especially if you're not charging you too much for it. All right, guys, I'm gonna give a quick overview of what I think about the figure. I think overall I would recommend it. I think it's a great figure on its own. Although I don't recommend the Chewbacca. In my opinion, I don't think it's very great. The Force Awakens Chewbacca, I don't think it looks very good. Now I don't know if it's just they changed the design of Chewbacca in the movie. I know it looks a little different, but I actually think the figure, because I've seen pictures of the figure and I've seen video of the figure out of the box doesn't look very great. It just looks bad. But the Han Solo, I'm gonna go ahead and recommend this. Give it 2 thumbs up. Couple points of concern, like I was talking about before, is the boots. This light leather material here could wear out after a while if you're doing a lot of it articulating in the ankles and stuff. But I think if you're just displaying them, you should be more than fine. It's one of those things where it's kind of like, I think you'd really have to really overuse it to like really kind of screw it up. So I think you should be fine. Overall, whoops. Again, the face sculpt is amazing. I think it looks really great. Looks a lot like old grumpy Han Solo. The tailoring, everything. Yeah, I think if you guys can wait till it comes to the U.S., I got mine imported from Hong Kong. So I got maybe one of the first in the United States. I feel kind of special. Ooh. But if you can wait, maybe get it from Sideshow or Big Bad Toy Store, I'll go ahead and give this an order. But in my opinion, you can do what you want. It's your money. But if you want to go ahead and get that Chewbacca, that's great. If you want the set, that could be cool too. I might actually get one down the line eventually, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But I would definitely get the Han Solo and the single figure if you were kind of torn to getting the set. Definitely get the Han Solo. Yep. So if you guys like this video, give me a like up and a subscribe, and I'll see you again later, guys. Have a great day.